Hey there, folks. I started playing a little bit of the Simcity off screen, and, well, it didn't take too long to actually get to the next step. Yep, no intelligent designs of that title screen there, so. You'll notice when I start this up, it's still actually the same year that I left off in last time I was playing. And surprisingly, it took all of, a couple months, or well, half the year, I'll say, to go from where things were kind of looking a little bleak to now where all my meters are up. Demand is high for a lot of things. It's a very bizarre game sometimes. And then, okay. Again, I kind of feel sometimes that maybe something is controlled by the loading and saving features. Like the game just kind of starts running some algorithm and just kind of goes with it after you start loading the game up, and then that algorithm just keeps on going until you save it, and then once you save it, it starts up some other, algorithm after you load it up again. Because, like I said, last time I started playing this, I believe October, November, I had hit the next mark, and hopefully we'll see that soon. I didn't build a lot off screen. I think that was already there. I put these commercials in here, which were doing well until that drop in demand. I don't think I built anything else. No, not really. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had already hit the 100,000 mark. But it's definitely before the end of the year. So, we'll see what happens. And this was something I kind of tested, because I had saved it. I had saved it and kind of reloaded states a few times to see if the save stating did anything, and it didn't seem to affect the growth rate. But when I saved and loaded it a couple times, it actually did change it. I was like, what? Hey, look at that, there we go. Mostly I just want to kind of show off the music change. And music change resets after the text menu goes away. But this is kind of one of those things where I wanted to kind of get people used to this song, because well, as you can see, here I'll go into the map. The screen itself, well, this is how much we've built up just to get to 100,000 people, right? Now, while we've used up probably about a third of the map, maybe a third to a fourth of the map, like total space usage so far, we still have to get 400,000 more people. So, if you do the math, we're not going to have enough room, theoretically, to make that number. But it's, it's kind of easy to get to 100,000, whereas the difficulty of the game comes from trying to get to 500,000. So, you get to this song, and you're going to hear this theme a lot. So, we do have some stuff we can build, and we do have some demand for residential, so... I'm gonna build a... Let's build a... Yeah, I can get away with that. I'm gonna build a double residential row right here, going up. Oh, no. Alright, police department, you're gonna have to move. Which is okay, because we can rebuild it. It is kind of a waste of cash, but right now, well, the current concern is more getting people settled in and getting this demand filled, essentially. Or, you know, getting some growth out of the demand. It's usually the goal of the game, really, is to kind of aim for your demand lists here and go, alright, well, this is in demand, I need to build X amount of, you know, residential or whatnot to try to fill that demand, sate that demand. At some point, of course, you can't really ever fill said demand because you don't have any space to do so, but that's really... Alright, you know what? School, I'm leaving. Well, you know what, actually, I think I might be at the cap for schools. Or, I'm sorry, for libraries. We've got one there. No, maybe not. 2. I believe you get 3 as your cap for the maximum amount of libraries you can get. And so what happens is once you essentially exhaust the abilities to get those gifts, you go back through and you start demolishing things and you get your property back, because you need to fill these with actual buildings that hold people and not what are essentially useless space wasting things like hospitals, which again, I've already got 2, 3 right here. I already have 3 hospitals in this area. I think we're set on hospitals. You son of a bitch. Once more. Once more. What? Whatever. Whatever, maybe that'll get me my final library and I can say to hell with you schools. Hey, I called that one. But as you can see, this is a little bit more what I would consider a better use of the resources, a better, or not resources, the land you have available to you. It's much better to be able to kind of set these zones vertically like this instead of having to have everything be this donut-sized square. It does kind of, this is usually the optimal way if you've got some kind of decent thing to put here in the center of the donut to get land values up. But if you don't, then these strips like this work just as well. Especially if you build the strips big enough, that way you're not taking up so much space with railroad all around. The more railroad you cut across areas, the more you're wasting to said railroad zones instead of the actual residential buildings you could be putting in there. Again, this is kind of just a, you know, easy playthrough. This isn't really meant to be a, oh yeah, I forgot about the money. This is kind of supposed to be just a easy breeze through. Just kind of a relaxed, chill play. I mean, this isn't the how-to guide on how to get, you know, infinite, well, not infinite, but like, you know, maximum zone usage, and how to get, you know, a perfect megalopolis every time. Is it metropolis? I don't know. I always said megalopolis. Metalocalypse. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to capture that particular landmark that we just passed. And like I said, I started playing, and I was like, well, this shouldn't be too bad. I'll just, you know, kind of hang out for a year or two and let it kind of roll on, and you know, I'll come back and check on it. And I had just tabbed over to something, was, you know, getting ready to watch some other Let's Play or some other video, and I happened to notice that the metropolis like message popped up like almost immediately. I'm like, really? I was that close? Previous funds. City expenditures, not bad. Alright. What else put in? Well, I don't have anything that I want to put into said donut at the moment, so I'm gonna put a little bit more residential in, however, because I feel that that's probably needed right now. Let me check this out real quick. I want to make sure. I want to see what kind of, if that really helps my pollution enough to where it's worth breaking it up. Alright, let me try with just one commercial zone. One commercial, 3 industrial, and we'll do that and see what happens with the, as far as the pollution output goes. If it breaks it up enough to where it's not quite a solid line, as it is, you know, down through here, which, you know, the map shows, that will definitely help alleviate some of the complaints about pollution. Some of it you can't ever get rid of, and then it'll, if you're doing well, it'll probably be one of your top problems. Probably, oh, damn. And that message is not what I wanted to see. I think we're still paying our loan off, so I don't think we can take up another one. Yeah. But I think we could probably manage in 3 years to get it. Get it ironed out. I mean, we will kind of be killing a little time and not doing much growth for 3 years, but that should. Man, I don't know where we want to put the next power plant at, though. Like I said, I want to put the airport here. I don't know if I have. I might have to test and see how much space the airport takes up. If I remember correctly, I thought it was like 5 by 5. I thought it was like the biggest building. And that's kind of why I left a big enough space here, because we're talking a decent chunk of territory that thing's taken up, and I don't want it near other things, but you know, I'll make this a pretty short video. I'll go ahead and call it good here. And we're in a metro. Till next time, folks. Have a good one.